go. We're starting the live stream.
Screw it. We're just...
Okay, okay. So, how are you guys doing?
It doesn't like that.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, okay, okay,
Just
okay.
begging VS Code to work, you know?
It's not going to.
Yes, it will.
Nah. Bro, you stupid if you think it's gonna work. Oh wait, what did the mail say? Oh no, am I gonna miss out on my gifts? Hopefully I don't miss out on my gifts. Of kites and sights. Wow. Okay. God, I haven't actually touched Genshin in a while. School's been kind of curb stomping me as of recent. Unfortunately, you're not feeling the pain, either of you guys.
So Chase, I heard you got a promotion.
Oh, where?
I heard you're now the Grand Wizard.
What? Where?
Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Should I?
You should look it up. Yeah, look it up.
F it. I'm pulling up Google midstream. Okay, I'm not gonna show it though. What is the grand? Bro, what? I'm not even gonna get anything, alright.
No, you will.
Well, yeah, it's a thing.
Colin knows something that I don't?
Like,
I know
Colin, do you
tons of
actually
things
know
you
what
don't.
it is?
Bro! No! 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 I didn't. No, I fucking didn't.
If you ever have it.
Holy shit! Oh my god! No! I thought they were called like the Grand Dragon. What, the Grand Wizard?
No, the Grand Dragon is a higher rank, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yeah. So you will refer to the Grand Dragon as Sir.
No! No! Oh my god. Okay, I told this to Jamie, but I never told this to you, Colin, because you weren't around when I was originally talking about it. So I had to do some like leadership training thing today. And so we had a guest speaker, and as you would expect to learn from a leadership training meeting, we were learning about this lady's history of her protest and her parents' protests for social reform. As leadership training, you know, often leads people to. And she was just consistently talking about, like, she consistently brought it up. He's like, yeah, my dad, you know, my dad molested me, but that's a story for another time.
What the hell?
He was a great person. He went on TV with the Grand Dragon of the KKK and questioned him. Picked him apart. Said why things he was doing was messed up. But he did incest. It's like, okay. What are you getting at? Is he good or bad? Pull up my stream real quick so I can have the chat.
Oh, wait, what?
There we go. Chat opened up. Okay.
Right here. Into the wind.
Chase.
Yeah?
So if I were to ask you, the
Sight to behold.
the rate of change of the area of the circle is, given this function of its radius? Would you be able to do that?
Probably not.
All right, we'll take it step by step.
Calculus stream.
All right. So the first thing we want to do, we want the derivative of the area. If we want the rate of change of the area with respect to time, the first thing we want to know is what the area even is. So tell me what the area is. Let's give the A an accent. Now this, hold on, I'm even gonna delete this. Okay, just tell me what the area is in general.
Hold on, I'm not looking at it.
Nice.
What? I told you I was streaming.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. I've always watched
Jamie, what do you think of this sword?
Yeah, what do you think, Jamie?
What do you use this?
Hold on.
Hey, what do you use this?
Yeah, it looks solid.
Cool. Every so often I'm reminded that it exists. My screenshot for it. Okay, so there's also a shield to go with it as well.
Let's dance.
I can't say whether or not this shield would actually be useful, but you know, it exists. Hypothetically.
I'm sorry. I'm not actually gonna ever. I'm not gonna run a calculus stream.
Boo.
Boo!
Can you switch like an hour and a half in?
What?
Yeah,
Why?
because it'll be awesome. It'll be one of the greatest things you've ever done.
It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
Here comes the finale. Have a safe trip.
Let me try to see if I can come up
Oh,
with
my sword.
actual interesting calculus problems. A lot of them are just boilerplate stuff.
Busted. Away now.
Not a whole lot of.
Ring cutter.
A moment, please. It's going to get a little chilly.
Allow me to take all these things off my desk real quick. So now, okay.
What?
Did you hear that?
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
That was picked up. What the hell's going on?
Oh, it's just I've
Just
downloaded
really
language support for Java maybe like 15 times today, and it's still telling me I need to download it.
No,
So-
Jay. Can you do me a favor and like not hold this stream hostage?
Hey, who's this addressed to?
Jamie? And Chatty said I'm holding the stream hostage until we get the calculus stream. Anyone who talks about something that isn't calculus will get banned.
Warfare, I guess. Hey there.
Seriously, what if we did homework help streams and advertise them in Northcrest? We'd probably get views.
No, I probably would.
If we tell people that like Colin Shandoe is the guy behind this,
Hell, I might actually start winning. I actually might start making money. It'd be crazy, dude.
And then Colin, your lawyer, would like send you a letter.
Dude, I'd have to pay semicolon.
Listen, Colin's doing all the work, and you're
Sem-
making all the profits. That seems fair.
Alright. Laundry's gonna be washed soon,
Please.
so I've got to put it in the dryer.
Colin's just doing laundry while teaching
okay.
math.
Yeah.
You are not welcome here.
Witness the power.
Gotta come up with some interesting related rates. Probably. And Chase, are you?
Process of elimination. Here you are.
So does your calculus class involve vector fields? You have functions
Not
of
yet.
X,
Not
Y,
yet.
and Z?
Not
Okay,
yet.
Is it gonna get there? Alright.
I hope not.
Chase, I made VS Code work.
What'd you just say?
I made VS Code work.
Congrats.
Thanks. Means a lot.
I know. My opinion was the one you wanted to hear, not Colin's, you know.
So what wasn't working about it?
It was just like I was trying to run Java on it, but it was saying that like I needed like I needed like the Java coding pack or whatever,
Oh my god!
and like it was just not letting me down. Like I kept downloading it, but it just wasn't doing anything. But I finally got it to work.
What is going on, Colin?
He's having a harem.
There's people talking in the hall.
Too many people.
Colin's gained a lot of D4s, you know.
Oh. Oh, I was timed. I never knew that. Pretty funny. So, Colin, I was going to class on Friday. I was, you know, this group of kids, they were like getting back on a school bus. They walked past me. This one four-eyed freak in the back is talking to his friend, and he's like, "That's the issue with Russia. They have too much land which they don't use. They have so many they have access to resources they're not taking advantage of." And it's like, "Kid, you're in fucking kindergarten. What are you on?"
You are not welcome here.
I wasn't even that smart in 9th grade.
Listen, I guarantee you, this kid's parent or someone this person looks up to said that, and they're just imitating them. This is what I did. Yeah, this is what I did. Anytime someone said something I thought was smart, I would inadvertently start repeating it to someone else.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Witness the power of the wild.
I think I was like this, I don't know. Not really sure when it ended or how much it ended. I think once I got to high school, I was self-aware enough to notice that those weren't my own ideas.
That's good. I know you were only quoting me, basically, Colin.
No, I mean, like, so my dad would have a friend over, and they'd have a political discussion, and so as a kid, you just assume your dad's right about everything, and so that would mean that if my dad would say some political opinion, and then if it ever came up with someone else, I would just attempt to repeat it, except kind of badly. But I imagine that if this kid's dad was in a political discussion with someone and said something about Russia, and this kid is doing the thing that I was describing, the outcome you witness is probably what would happen.
You are not welcome here.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness
Man. Wonder what that kid's doing now.
I don't
Probably
know.
an alcoholic.
Probably Probably,
He also took that from Russia.
probably sleeping like a normal person.
Like a
Eating-
normal.
eating
No.
gummy
I
bears.
bet this kid is looking up like information on Russia right now. He's an iPad kid, I bet. No iPad kid didn't have glasses. Let's be real.
Retribution!
Dance with me. Skyward, scatter. Let me read your verse. Seize the skies. Inconsequential. Think fast. Skyward, scatter.
Jamie, can you think of a related rates problem that's actually interesting? All I can think of is just arbitrary stuff. Like you just say that the radius of a circle is sine of t, and then you ask what the area, like what the rate of change of the area is. But that's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Can you say something that won't kill me?
No, we want something that's interesting.
So.
Interesting is a higher priority than not killing you.
So.
I can die. It's fine.
So a
But only if the
plane.
problem is interesting.
A plane is flying towards the second tower at about
Hang on. What are you talking about? Pal?
375 miles an hour.
How is this going to turn into a related rates problem?
Because there's somebody who sees it and is jumping out the window, and we need to find out how quick, at what rate is the angle between this person and the plane changing.
Hang on. Alright. I think I can see how it's a problem, but that seems more difficult than interesting. We want something that's more interesting than difficult.
Wow. Cry much?
I mean, I feel like it would just be like a simple triangle problem.
Yeah. The thing is, I feel like nothing interesting is being demonstrated. Maybe this is just maybe related rates isn't a good subject, but oh well.
Oh my god, is Colin realizing? Related rates suck.
Is there a physics application? Is there like an interesting one?
Many happy returns!
Let the show begin.
As one with wind and cloud!
Come on, we can do it.
Oh, I forgot to actually. take
Wait,
it.
Jamie, didn't you say that like you had that the math teacher was talking about how like he was falling down and he was immediately thinking of math and the speed he was falling at?
Oh yeah, Dr. Koss was
Dr.
doing the
Koss.
classic ladder-related rates problem. He's like, I actually found myself in this situation a few months ago where I was on a ladder that was up against a wall, and it started. I could feel it started falling, but luckily, given my expertise, I was able to quickly do some calculus and calculate the exact moment where I needed to jump to minimize the damage.
As one does, as a normal person does.
That could be an interesting problem. All right.
Oh.
Is that? Is that in the category we want?
Every time you with me, the less that I cry. Every time you leave me, the goes tears dry. I love you. It's sad, but it's true. I'm waiting for you to die.
So,
Oh god, that's that chirping. Ugh, that's a
My
keypad,
arm is
isn't it?
getting really itchy, and I
Yeah.
have no idea why.
Your arm is getting itchy.
Yeah.
I blame Colin.
Busted.
so I'm thinking about how to minimize damage, and I'm pretty sure that your impact energy is going to be the same regardless of when you jump, so long as your jump does not cause you to move upwards. So what I mean by that is, as long as the ladder's moving faster than your jump velocity when you jump off, as long as the ladder's falling faster than your jump velocity when you jump, then you're still going to move down. So the total work that gravity does on you is going to be the same. And so that means that your impact energy is going to be the energy that gravity, the work that gravity did on you is going to be the height times the length that the ladder fell. Or excuse me, it's going to be 9.8 meters per second times the. Or it's going to be gravitational acceleration times the height that you fell. Then you're going to subtract the work that you did against gravity. The work that you did against your downward velocity by jumping. That's the key component. In order for your work to be against your velocity, you have to be moving downwards the entire time. And so that means that you have to wait long enough so that when you jump, at the start of your jump, you're still moving downwards. What that means is your impact. It means your speed. We know for a fact that if you fell from the top of the ladder to the bottom without jumping, then your impact energy would be your mass times your gravitational acceleration times the height that you fell. We know that if you jump right at the bottom, or if you jumped at the very top of the ladder, then that would be counterproductive, because you would be right. So if you jumped at the top of the ladder, then your initial velocity would be positive, and while you were jumping, you'd be exerting a force on the ladder that's causing you to accelerate upwards.
So what you're saying is Dr. Koss is dead.
No, I'm saying is I don't see the point of his calculation.
He was trying to relate to the kids, you know?
Yeah, so let's say you jumped at the very top of the ladder. You know that your initial velocity is upwards, and you know that jumping is causing the ladder to exert an upward force on you. That's what's causing you to lift yourself that's what's causing you to go upwards into the air. Because this force and your velocity are in the same direction, you're doing positive work, which means you're adding kinetic energy to you. Now,
Access denied. Blaze over.
we also know for a fact that 100, you know that because you're jumping up and going to fall down, this kinetic energy will be converted into gravitational potential energy as you go upwards, because you've jumped from the top of the ladder to a higher height, which means that you're going to gain more potential energy from a fall because you're falling a greater distance.
All hail. You asked for it.
And the reason it's relevant that the reason it's relevant to ask how much kinetic energy you or the reason it's relevant that you did positive the ladder did positive work on you when you were jumping is to explain where that extra energy came from, because
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
jumping off the ladder
Access denied.
because jumping off the ladder at the top while you're moving upward going to result in the force going in the same direction as your velocity. That means that it's going to speed you up, which means it's increasing your kinetic energy, and we know that 100% of that will turn into gravitational potential energy, and then at the end of the fall, 100% of that gravitational potential energy will be back into kinetic energy because
Hey Jamie, you see Squid Game?
accelerated the whole way down, and
Yeah.
then you hit the ground.
Do you remember the glass bridge challenge?
Emerge.
Mm-hmm.
Colin's that one guy that ran those random math calculations and just like ran at like super speed.
Flame cutter.
That's Colin.
Nothing
No,
left.
I'd be fucked in that situation. There's
Nah, Colin, I think you got better chances. Actually, you wouldn't be in that situation. You have money.
Yeah, you would have been like the old guy that's like
Yeah.
a waiter to suck his dick.
Rain. Emerge. Right here.
Nah, I think you got good chances, Colin.
Now, we can compare this to the opposite situation. Let's say that you're on a small ladder
Let me weave you a
and you fall, and just before you hit the ground,
shudder.
you jump so that for an instant you're not moving downwards anymore. So that means that whatever velocity you're falling at, you jumped off of the ladder and added the exact opposite velocity to yourself.
Right now.
So that means that you're stationary. Now you'll notice that
Show them.
instead of accelerating, you decelerated, which means you lost kinetic energy. This is because the force the ladder exerted on you
More speed.
was pointing upward, and your velocity was pointing downward. That means that the force acted against your velocity, which means it did negative work. So it's going to decrease the amount of energy. That's going to decrease the amount of kinetic energy you have. And that's important because instead of adding the amount of kinetic energy that you will hit the ground with, you've removed it. You've limited that kinetic energy. Now, hang on. I'm actually noticing that I might be wrong about something. So my assumption is that you can get change that regardless of where on the ladder you fall, you can jump and get the same change in velocity. That and I'm assuming that because there's no air resistance then. literally no difference. From in terms of your interactions with the ladder, there's no difference between. There's no difference in the interactions required for you to jump from one time or another because your relative velocities are going to be the same. Now, that would imply that it would take the same amount of time for you to jump, regardless of where you jumped off. But you know that
With sword comes shadow. Scatter! Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus!
you know that the ladder is moving faster towards the end of the hall, so it takes the same amount of time for you to jump off of the ladder, regardless of where you jump off from.
I
That would
just
imply that
Just the
The
thought
ladder-
that he quickly ran some calculus. He's like, oh shit, I'm in danger. Let me run some math real quick. That'll
Yeah.
save me.
I'm not even seeing how calculus is relevant here.
Torn to oblivion!
Like, hold on, did you describe what the problem was?
Colin. He was joking. He didn't actually stop and do calculus when he was falling off a ladder.
No, I'd like to think if anyone would do that, it'd be Mr. Math Philosopher.
As one with wind and cloud.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Be still. Mind the damage.
Beg for mercy.
Alright. So, Colin,
Let the show begin.
you love math quite a lot.
The Temple of Wisdom.
It's generally true.
This dance is
That's generally true. Has math ever done you wrong in life?
I got here. Stop that! Let my name echo in song. Ready?
I guess you have to define what it would mean for math to do me wrong, because just as easily argue that it's my carelessness or just overlooking important details.
No, say math literally just abducts your family.
No, I can't say that's happened.
That hasn't happened to you?
Time to shine.
No.
Oh,
Praise.
you got lucky then. You got lucky then, Colin. You don't even know. You don't know what it's like.
What I'm noticing is that if it takes the same amount of time to jump off a ladder regardless of when you jump, then the faster the
You're
ladder
still
is
thinking
towards-
about it, Colin.
Yeah, but the faster the ladder is towards the ground, the more distance will be covered. In the what? Am I even thinking about this in the right way? So the more distance would be covered.
Your penance is due.
Oh, but I don't think that actually matters. Hang on. Wait.
Guilty.
No, it does.
guilty.
Here you are.
I'm not overdoing it.
Judgment is upon them. Their penance is due.
Let the world collide!
Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill to swallow.
Yoo-hoo!
Mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow. Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
Your journey ends here.
Their penance is due.
Colin feels haunted. He seems haunted by this math equation, Jamie. Like, Colin's gonna be in his deathbed, and he's gonna be like, I never solved that problem with Dr. Cost. And the ladder.
Speed of light. Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
One of my assumptions has to be wrong.
Incoming. Scatter. Seize the skies. Speed of light. Scatter. Skyward. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now. Scatter. Skyward. Make way for the Adeptus. With sword comes shadow. Care for the dance? Don't blink. Dance with me. Scatter. Be a good audience, won't you? Things are about to get dicey. Skyward. Scatter.
Wow, did I finished it? Okay, that was quick. That's all it took for me to beat the special event.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out, Colin is doing some ridiculous calculus.
Yeah,
No, calculus isn't even entering here. This doesn't even have anything to do with calculus.
Okay,
This is
he's doing some,
schematic.
like, some physics or whatever.
Yeah, that really isn't
I'm
that
like-
complicated, but I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
Are you gonna be okay, Jamie?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah. I was just saying. I was just pointing out, like, Colin's doing some physics stuff. I'm like coding a blackjack game, and you're just sitting here playing Genshin Impact.
Wow, okay, way to make me feel like shit. Okay, fuck you. Don't laugh, Colin. You have no right, man. I'll kill you. Heck it, I'm doing it. We're not gonna talk about that. Damn. Wow. Why is that a constellation and not just base kit? That's... Okay. It's starting to look pretty good. Good. Play through a story quest. I accidentally started this one. Oops. I'll beat it.
Environment. No win.
I could have done a calculus
Target
stream. You're
parameters.
really right, Jamie, but
Normal.
like, no.
Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
It's like, I don't want to do calculus on a weekday. What makes you think I want to do it on my weekend where I want to
Purification device I
relax?
It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
Also, I got like a test to study for tomorrow, so like my tomorrow's gonna be filled with nothing but calculus.
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work.
I know that makes Colin happy, but me, that's gonna like take so much life out of
It
me.
isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily.
God, that's
If we
right.
want to
Greg
permanently
Heffley voices
eradicate the
Tagnari.
contamination from the ley line effluence, we'll need to tackle the source. That's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Something's approaching.
What are those
So that's
things?
Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Okay.
Punishment. Judgment.
They were not worth the trouble.
Whew. That's all of them.
Some more.
Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help!
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Ha! Yeah. You can't run.
Spare me! Please spare me!
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move. I'll patch you up.
She never heard of injuries referred to as superficial.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical...
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Oh,
What do you
God.
mean? Like, you haven't heard of injuries that would be referred to it, or you just never
No,
heard
I've
someone
never heard of
say-
a.
Attack it!
I've never heard someone refer to an injury as a superficial injury.
Yeah, I guess, I
You
guess
have-
don't really.
Yeah.
Crabby here
On
is
Yeah, it's like
Dr.
if
Mike's
she's
YouTube
got like a
channel.
small.
shouting for help and
What?
brought us here to rescue you.
I've heard
One
it
of-
on Dr. Mike's YouTube
It's
channel.
faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me.
Just
Do
like
you know what's
if you
inside
got like
the
a small
forest?
scrape or something.
It's all crawling with mechanical freaks. I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died. I gotta get out of here. Ah, yes, yes. I have to escape.
Okay, I'm starting to think that you have
These
to jump
mechanical
as close
life
to the
forms
bottom
are
as
up to
you
no
can.
good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away
Starting to
from
feel more
them.
sure about that.
No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms.
Dang.
Ugh,
Mechanical
those things
racism.
should be annihilated.
What?
Mechanical
Is it-
racism, dude.
His
What?
inarticulate speech and
They think
bodily
mechanical
tremors
life forms don't
indicate
have the right
psyche
to live.
disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for
I know
so
you would
long.
be very offended by that,
We've
Colin.
purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. When he gets to the village, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal. So, you think you did a...
It's so hard.
All right. Regardless of what you think, that's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need... Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you? I wonder. You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside. And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding, only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts, that's probably its thought process. As for why it, rather, its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. It's getting late. Let's set up camp for the night. Hey! Over here! Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up.
Damn. You just called me a lummox. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but I'm offended.
Let's
You
set
just
up
called
camp.
me a lummox.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious.
You're not wrong. But the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can.
He sounds so condescending. I thought he was nice.
That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food.
Okay, Pam, I didn't
Paimon
expect
didn't know that
anything from you.
rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. There were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Those were
What do you
probably
mean I
dead
haven't
leaf
spent it?
butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is
Okay.
that they mistook you
I'm
for a
screen
bird when you flew
sharing this.
over, so they fled.
I feel
Little
like
did they know
like
that you were more
doing
scared than
homework.
they were.
He's doing.
Okay.
Colin's
Never
doing
mind.
homework
The
midstream.
tent's up, so
Yeah.
you two go rest. I'll
And
forage
I'm
for
watching
food.
his stream instead of yours.
Yeah.
Is it more interesting?
Found some already.
Damn, I don't even blame you, sadly.
Let's
It's more useful than Paimon.
I think what is
Paimon
missing.
understands it this time. It wants
Is
mechanical
that-
parts again.
Any
Sorry,
terms in
no
the
part this time.
homogeneous solution? Hey Jamie,
That
do you want
task wasn't important enough.
a
If every
lesson
little
in
thing resulted in a
differential
reward,
equations?
then it might start to take
thanks.
advantage of the system.
Okay.
I'll note little
Oh my
things
God,
like
I
I was
this
gonna say if
and
Chase
give a
doesn't want to learn,
cumulative reward at a
maybe you
later
want
time.
to.
That is one reason.
Maybe another day.
It looks really
Bro, if you want to call
sad.
me tomorrow, I will actually listen to any help you'd
After some
offer on
further
related
thought,
rates.
it might
Just
come
not
up
at
with some
1
weird
a.m.
misunderstanding
on
about
Saturday
how to deal
night.
with
Hey.
something.
Hey, I could skip
All
some
right,
things.
here's another for you.
Yeah, that would
I'm off
be
to prepare dinner. We'll take
that would
shifts
be
on
fun.
lookout duty tonight.
Okay.
You two can sleep first. I'll
Yeah,
wake you up
you
later.
gotta remind me.
We need the
Alright,
boots.
I can do that.
Yes,
Alright, what time are you thinking?
even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard.
Sometime
settled
between
then.
12 and 8.
I'll set up some pest repelling devices so
AM or PM?
poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent.
PM.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Not too good though.
It's already sometime between 12 and 8 a.m.
Yeah, it already is. The fuck did he mean don't have too good of a night? What the fuck are you implying, dude? This guy just said have a good night, or not too good of a... Don't have too good of a night now. What does he fucking mean? Why is he being fucking sketchy as hell?
We had this zoo project in AP Computer Science where we had to just like fill a zoo with animals, and it didn't have to be too many. I just did 3,
Okay.
and my first animal was a hippo. Of course, I named it Napoleon.
As you should.
My second animal was a monkey, and I named it Hamilton.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Then my
Like,
third animal was a
There were worse.
blobfish.
There were worse answers than Hamilton. So thank you for not doing any
Yeah.
of those. Blobfish. What's the blobfish's name?
Dr. Andrews.
Oh.
Also, the hippo is 35 years old, the monkey is 13, and the blobfish is 125.
This is like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty night.
So that blobfish is probably just like a pinnacle of wisdom, but like we'll never know because it can't talk.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry, they're made from all natural ingredients. They have a light fragrance and aren't harmful to the body. Speaking of which, have you seen the
I
crab?
am
It was
goated.
scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more
I
directed
made
to its
it into a
unrevealed owner.
subclass.
A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation,
Deal.
take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical life form research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect. Topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontamod for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could help humanity conquer nature. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct
let's
that
go.
receives and executes commands. They
And
can
it's out of
never
bounds.
possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel
Wait, that's so
experiments
wrong.
on animals.
That's how I felt when I was
Mechanical
doing
life
related
forms was
rates
thus
homework
banned.
earlier this week.
The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe the subject will be unbanned in a few years. I am interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers at it. It's just my ancestors and
There's the crap.
the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. So to me, all life is not an expendable commodity, and not once you start placing yourself above other life forms. I mean, really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working, so you're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right, suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but the night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Oh, mechanical crab, prepare coffee for us. I like how it seems like we're camping when we're like just outside of the main capital.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night.
This wasn't my first answer. This was my overreaction.
Stay awake next time.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon.
Cool.
A quick question. Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Oh yeah.
Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right.
Still doesn't like
I
that.
don't remember.
Guess it'll have to wait until we return. I also just remembered that I forgot to apply essential oil to my tail. You probably noticed that it isn't. Perhaps one night doesn't make too much of a difference. I'll make a new blend.
Nice group.
You've been entrusted to putting out the fire. I go and talk to the person entrusted to put out a
All
fire.
right.
They ask me, how
It's
do you
about
put out a
time to head
fire?
out. As we go further in, the effects of
Guess they
the
did it.
labor
Okay.
will also increase. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source.
So
of the
glad we got some
contamination.
useful people with us.
Chase, you've got a competing live stream.
I know.
The closer we get to the
Yeah,
contamination
you gotta
source,
step it up
the
or you're
more
gonna lose your
mechanical
viewers.
monsters that appear.
Dude, this is ridiculous. I have to compete with a math live stream.
No, you have to compete with a copy of your live stream.
No! What? No!
No, it's a copy of your live stream and it has math to the side.
Yeah, it's got both. It's got both.
Dude, it's better for putting up with the lack of attention. Like the attention span. Fuck.
Bro, when I was in the warm-up room, we had like a person had like some our proctor had like a smart board, and on it was like split screen. On one side it had some basic information for the people coming in. On the other side they were playing cool math games. I actually took a picture of it.
Verdict is...
Yeah, okay, I'm actually watching Colin's stream as well. This is how I'm gonna play my game from now on.
It stopped here.
I'll have to put up with the...
20 seconds of latency.
Yeah.
On closer inspection, the plants here ley line energy. Ready yourselves?
Uh-oh. Where are we going in?
Oh no, I put it wrong.
Actually, I don't see how any of these turned out to be wrong.
Dendro,
Hang on.
Electro, Pyro, and Hydro.
Oh yeah, 6 plus minus 4.
I got screwed.
36 minus.
Let's go.
Keep up.
There's a ton of mechanical
Hacky sack.
monsters here. The name is Clear.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
6.
The wind knows me. Cascade.
Alright, that's better.
I'll protect us.
One with the force.
Hey Chase, do you know who that is?
Who is?
The person in the picture I just posted on the Discord.
Oh shit. I was looking. No, who is that?
That's Bria.
No way.
Yeah.
That's what you're rizzing up, dude?
What?
That's what you're rizzing up?
No. I mean like you. What? Why are you saying what? And like the word is who. She's a
What?
person, not a. You said that's what you're rizzing up.
What is this?
Yeah?
That's not like.
Leyline energy is spilling
Never
out from
mind.
here. This
Yeah, dude, stop trying to
device,
argue, man.
It's extracting
I'm on a
energy
different
from the
I'm on a
ley lines
different
without
flow
end.
of brain energy. You
Who
just
in
don't
the world
understand.
would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is
To be our minds,
perpetually
that's
disrupted.
It's terrible. We have to stop it.
So solution is 8
Oh, Paimon,
plus p plus e to the 5t.
Standing here is
Oh wow,
equivalent
that's
to being directly showered
Alright,
in ley
well,
line energy.
that
which
has to be
make-
multiplied by
take
t
Paimon
squared.
and get out of here. I'll see if I
Right.
can find a way.
Wait, you're also vulnerable. We're staying.
Right,
We
so
can't.
Then
How
let's
will
look for
we
it
cancel
together.
out?
If there's no control.
You know where it is? Hey!
What? Hang on, the like branches just disappeared. Oh, chess, yo.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Because there are minus t squared.
No way, is he dead?
Yep, I'm not yep, I'm not crazy.
Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened? Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, the file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
Alright. Sounds good.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is very secluded. It's a natural hiding spot. The pipes can...
Sorry,
Did
Tyner, I
you
cut
two
you
find
off.
anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely
Hey,
stable.
Colin.
That's why they are only used in some
Would
laboratories
you
and do
rather
not see wider
have
usage.
unlimited
Come on,
bacon,
let's watch it.
but no
Hold
more
on,
video
let
games?
me figure out how to play the tape.
Or have
Okay,
games,
this should do it.
unlimited games, but no more games?
Kakata?
No more games?
Kakata?
Yeah.
Seriously, I look away for
Yeah,
1 second and you're
what is
gone?
the question? Unlimited games but no more
Yeah,
games?
No, that Colin, you understood the question. There's no need for
you
more
are.
clarification.
Look
Just
here,
give your answer.
This is our new home. I, Abatsui, will unleash
I don't
my
think I
talents here and
misspoke.
amaze
He
those
didn't.
ancient
He actually
fossils of
didn't.
the Academia.
Which
I'm
is-
gonna need some
Oh, you're
explanation
also
on
quite
what the word
happy.
no more means.
Kakata, do you know what we're about to do?
Like, none.
Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make
Like,
a
you don't
mechanical life
get
form that
any
can be
games.
mass-produced. The technology will be unlike
But
anything
unlimited
else that
games.
exists.
I'd like some
I'll use
explanation
mechanical
on
organs
how it's
and electric
unlimited
currents will course
and I'm
through
not
my
getting any
blood.
more at
A
the same
steel
time.
cast heart that will beat forever.
Exactly.
and a brain of
I
myriad
don't understand.
components
I
that
feel
can
like it's a
think
pretty
like
simple
mine.
question.
It is actually.
Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer
Among
be a
us!
boring
He said
machine,
among us!
but a truly living being.
Dude, he said among us. That's
Among
like
Fine.
that's like the
You
funny
will
game.
Understand. One day,
It is.
you will understand me.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatwi
Yeah.
said he wanted to prove something
course.
I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Oh,
Junior researcher?
rip him, I guess.
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
What he's saying is, dude's fucking dumb and
Of
got held back.
course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Let's see this. 3 times this.
Okay. That is not a pathway I can go. Oh, chest. What the fuck was that? How lovely.
So that's 60.
Dude's having a
Multiply.
seizure.
No,
Alright.
60.
Okay, I'm just supposed to walk on the vines.
Look! Paimon found another tape! A date is written on it. Let Paimon see. It's from a half a year ago!
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
Let's look at constant terms.
Okay. A year and 6 months has
It's
passed.
rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking.
I
like
heard that.
this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown
Look at
away
the-
when they saw us
oh.
talking with each other.
Let me look at that decubed terms.
Too bad it was just a dream.
So
Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died.
I should actually just cancel out.
Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
Yeah, that cancels out. Why am I getting deja vu? I feel like I've done this problem before.
After
Math-
Abatui
math
left
is
the
like that.
academia, everyone lost contact.
I mean, I
with
remember
him.
getting
I thought
numbers
he
that
was so
cancel out
despondent
almost
that he
just
gave
like
up on
this.
researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Let's keep looking around.
Chest.
I'm just gonna assume off the bat that the T-squared components are all gonna cancel each other out. No.
New chest. Karkata.
Alright,
I do know that
we'll go to
has to
bed.
cancel itself out.
See ya, Jamie.
I said in 10 minutes I will go to bed.
Follow
Sorry,
the
I didn't hear the
serial
first part.
numbers. The next
Okay.
recording should be here. The writing is sloppy.
My laundry can be done.
Perhaps there's also an undated tape in the wrong spot.
Oh,
It
a
doesn't
couple
seem
minutes.
like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say. These are the last 2 tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on
Let's look at the linear
power,
terms.
or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the third generation
have to
ley
redo
line
some
extractor.
calculations.
The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life
Multiply this
forms
by 3.
requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved,
And
the
that's
more
okay.
I have wouldn't last for long.
I multiplied it by
I'm
2.
also getting tired, Karkata.
I multiplied
I don't know
that by
what's
6.
driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs,
So I'm getting D
a
equals
machine
0.
is still an
which-
ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn
Wait,
you into
that
a
also
living,
plays C equals 0.
breathing,
Hang on.
and talking
Hang
being.
on. That can't be right.
I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities.
No, it doesn't
I've
imply
never
that.
seen an effective
It doesn't
response.
imply that at all.
You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other
Yeah, that's
choice.
getting me C equals -2.
This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus. Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. My research, was there any point to it at all? I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanic.
I see. So, after Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor.
Paimon understands. Then
No,
why
I actually
didn't
know what's gonna
Karkata
happen.
go haywire?
Because
What's gonna happen
Karkata
is
different
it's,
from
the page is going to
Abatui,
refresh
for
and it's going to
perhaps
remove all my
only by
answers because
building
it's been
such a
too long
machine,
since I
but
submitted a question.
Yeah, it'd
Karkata
be like
can't
that.
speak, and yet it
On my
cares
math
about
problems suck
Abatui.
with
What
that
does that
case.
mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, first, let's...
Okay. Dang.
More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
This is getting really sad. What? So confused.
Keep up.
Oh. Well, I'm an idiot.
Keep up.
I do not like getting strange fractions in my answers. It's me a feeling that something's wrong.
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. You wanna try jumping down?
There is no escape.
Can't see? Cascade.
Illusion shattered.
Alright. Zero.
Oh, more.
Everything was correct except for the initial
There is
three.
no escape.
Let's nip that in the bud.
The depths beckon.
I hear everything. This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the leyline extractor should also shut down. Without an external oh, but I bet you two. Keep up.
Arcada? Oh, oh no. Is he about to realize this? Oh, no. Oh no! Oh, Carcata.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. but it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes. But the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. Who knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's truly a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm gonna go confirm that the leyline extractor has shut down. Let them be alone for a while. Keep up. The leyline extractor has ceased operations.
I'm gonna go now.
Traces of leyline
Yeah.
energy are still in the atmosphere.
Bye.
The
Jamie.
effluence's
Bye.
source has been stopped. Moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region. And, according to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will all be destroyed. And Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
No. Don't do that to Karkata.
You two
come
should
on.
return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
What?
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and, then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow.
What did this quest have to do with Tainari?
Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
Alright. Then let's go back to
Find
Catherine.
particular solution. Oh. That's r squared plus 16 equals 0. R squared equals plus or minus 4i. Okay.
Like, they can't end the story like that. What's Catherine gonna do?
Anyway, so the
I see. Once the excess leyline energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities. This is the stipulated reward. Please.
Is Karkata? Oh, it's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad. Oh, then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask him not to do that? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. We'll probably make him mad if we go now, huh? Alright then, we'll find Tainari tomorrow and tell him not to disassemble Karkata.
your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Familiaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. It can also be made into an anesthetic powder. Extrapolating from these two data sets, it would be particularly...
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble...
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine. I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday.
An
What I
asshole.
meant
What
was,
the hell? I don't remember him
according
being
to
like
the
this.
Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontamod. We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidia Forest. I have a duty to protect all life. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's effort. Abatui only left maybe from a more rigorous perspective. It is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing to believe in that. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
Hmm. Okay. Woohoo. Go for Karkata.
When people at the... I have zero interest in group photos. But I also wouldn't just throw them away. After coming back
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do that from now on. I'm gonna try and get at least a story quest done whenever I do a live stream. Sino, Nilu, Nahida, Nahida 2, Alhaitham, Dia, Baishu, Yoimiya, Shanyan. 9? Okay. Okay. Now we will continue with Starrail. As of recent, I have increased my equilibrium level in Honkai Star Rail, which means I'm now reaching the maximum difficulty on things. Money. Alright.
Oh, here's it all. So 4 times CP plus this one plus
This familiar wind. A call to sweet remembrance.
Oh, look at
1 plus 4 times C2.
Oh my gosh. Yo, space plant? A space plant doesn't smell very nice. It may not be an oxygen producer. Then why do we have it?
So,
Yeah?
what's this game about generally?
Honkai Star Rail. Imagine Genshin-like, but with space. Ignore the fact that I'm like an actual knight in suit and like armor. How about we have Dr. Ratio. Yeah, there's space theme. We go to different planets and we solve problems there. They got like really good humor though. Like there's this one portion where we're like kind of just having fun with some character and we're like trying to help their YouTube channel grow. And then you can read the comments and people are saying shit like, well, because it's a girl, they're like, you should be bringing someone like me around who's a Giga Chad. Like an actual in-game dialogue, and it's like, yeah, okay. We have this old lady who's like staying up with trends for some reason. Okay, wow. She literally was asking me to like go around and ask people what like contact lenses look the best.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. Important quests. Oh. Oh, yeah, you also get messages from friends. Welcome, new friends. Rich know it. Rich underscore know it. You already know me. Bill Portculus. For real. FR for real. Sure. They sent me a video.
This is an urgent broadcast.
Let's go.
The great Madame
Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim
I'm sure she's fine.
responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Okay. I can play it back again. Yeah, no, thank you. Licenseless space driving. What are these names? People Breaker. It's an anonymous chat. Oh, this game also has, like, both Genshin and Honkai Star Rail have insane music. I know this...
Nice.
I know this is, like, more of a chill, but, like, some of the battle music, like, really freaking good. Oh, and the animations are all spectacular. Should probably work on training my Argenti up. Alright. Dr. Ratio was introduced. He was playing chess with himself.
Huh.
He's apparently like something... He's from some place called like the Intelligentsia Guild. I don't know. He's like supposed to be a genius. He's apparently also a teacher. He throws chalk and yells like 0 points, get out of my class. Here you go. You can watch a battle, Colin. I don't even have to play, which is the best part. When I have homework to do, I love running this. I don't have to do anything.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I sit back and watch. I can play though. I mean, but I don't really need to.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength.
Nothing major. Receive divinity. Repay.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
That's damage output's so good.
Troublesome.
Oh my god. Colin, there's this really funny moment in this game. This guy right here, Sampo, he has a tendency, like, he's your usual guy who tries to rip you off, does shady deals all the time. Basically, I don't know. There's kind of just a nuisance to society. Why people let him live, I don't know. He just always tends to get away. There was this one moment during a quest where we know that, like, someone's stealing something in the background, and we do some, like, investigation to figure it out. We find the guy, we follow him back, he ends up being someone who's doing negotiations with Sampo. And it's like, okay, you know Sampo's actually, like, kind of spearheading the entire organization. But for dialogue options, the first thing to do was to, like, warn Sampo. And that's what I did. The character just goes, Sampo, watch out! He's trying to sell you illegal material! And then Sampo just does a complete 180. He's like, what? Well, I would have never thought. I thought you were better than that. Immediately turns and helps us out. The guy's like, what? Why are you turning on me?
Alright, I could also do my physics homework now. Wait. I forgot. I have to grab my laundry.
Oh.
Alright, Chase, you're going in my pocket.
Oh no, fuck. I'm not anywhere but the pocket. I'm in Colin's pocket now. Please send help at furthest convenience. At soonest convenience.
And if I ever shown you that clip where Simple Flip says, ha ha ha, you're orange juice idiot, and then the video ends?
No.
I'll take the front line. Stay safe, Branya.
Oh my god, my Argenti's good. Jesus Christ.
Right, here, I'll send you the link. As soon as I can figure this out.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Alright. And I can send you what the actual context is afterwards.
Right. God, that is a lot of noise.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Ooh, that was great. I do not know what's happening. Oh my god.
To guard and defend. Who's next?
Oh god. I'm gonna mute Colin real quick.
Alright.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Alright, I muted him.
Illusions of the past.
Quantum Breaker. Yeah, I don't ever use Quantum. I need to use Quantum more.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. To guard and defend. Crush them. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh my god. Jesus. That Sela was carrying. Inflict quantum weakness break 100 times. The Ember Exchange going. Don't mind me. Oh, that's a good deal. Oh my god. Oh, the peak of Argenti's attacks. That's so good. 280% of us. I can get courage. That's a good one. Sublime object. Yeah. I could just. %15% damage to enemies whose HP is 50% or less.
Though as knights we may tread different paths, destiny will bring us together at journey's end.
And then I need money. God, I was never expecting money to be such a freaking issue in this game. We got a week of doubled rewards in the simulated universe. That's nice. Yeah, wind. Blade.
Shame.
I can't give you the burial that you seek. I can't give you the burial that you seek.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Lend me your strength.
Beauty.
That was a speed run right there. I was not expecting them to die so quickly. He does not need a max HP boost. I'd take another attack boost, but... And I could definitely do with a better apotheosis stacks. But I mean, I use his elemental skill more often than not, so I think it's just more efficient. Oh, I can unmute you? Sorry, Colin. There you are.
Yeah, you caught it like the second I sent it. So
Oh, wow. Good. I'm good at this. I didn't know that. Wow. All right.
There's a possibility that I just get my physics homework and the rest of my ODE homework done. And then I just won't have homework tomorrow. That'll be pretty nice.
There we go. Oh yeah, I don't know why, but Dr. Ratio is just like... I feel like he's just every philosopher simultaneously mixed together into some weirdo. Like his promotional video had him sitting in a bath. His idle animation involves an apple falling on his head.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Dr. Ratio,
Who's that
man.
idol?
Oh, sorry. There you go. He throws out a statue of himself doing the fucking disc pose. Time to get ratioed. He throws chalk at people, which does more damage than his normal... than his, like, ultimate attack. It's stronger than his ultimate.
Shock?
Yeah. He's a teacher. He throws it. Oh, he didn't throw it that time. It's a % chance.
Battle is unavoidable.
There's like so much physics going around every single move. That's what makes his animations great. Yeah, Colin, it's just like you. His calculations, they predicted all the outcomes. Okay. Just because I love doing this fight, I'm gonna do it.
It isn't wise to put down the hammer and take up the sword.
This should be a fine team. I don't know, too much Electro. Yeah.
I'll take the front line. Stay safe, Branya.
Here we go, Colin. You want to see a cool fight? Absolute moment when I realized this game was really good.
You'll pay for this.
You're too good to
Take that
me.
to the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Time for the old world to collapse.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
May as well kill them all.
I might need to go down in difficulty.
Time to say bye. Thanks. You're too good to me. Relax.
Time to. What's in your prescription?
Thanks. You're too good to me.
This battle is unavoidable.
That breathing sensation.
Don't mess with me. Let me end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Somebody needs a doctor.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Brave new world.
Stand still. Ready to be crushed. You will not take away our hope.
You'll pay for this. Evil doer.
Relax.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
This boss definitely won't have the same effect as it had on me, Colin. Because it's the entire build-up. Like, this was just, like, the first chapter of the game, and we have a boss of, like, this sort of magnitude.
May as well kill them all. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
But it's when the second phase hits. Which I'm getting close. 13% health left.
This battle is
Definitely should have just picked the lower difficulty.
so you are afraid of me.
There we go. Stuff's about to change. About the... Here we go. Here we go. And the music, then the lyrics hit in. It's so good.
Can you turn your game audio up?
Do I have to turn it up? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, yeah. Hey. Wow, okay, never mind. The second phase went quick.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
Be the architect of a new world.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Free from your chains. Disappear among the seated butterflies.
Fitting that Sela finishes it. So freaking good. There's a straight up 20-minute video that was talking about like all the music in this region and how it built up to the final boss's song. Having like elements of certain parts of the region built into everything and how like certain instruments represent emotions. But when the lyrics hit the first time, absolute chills were sent down my spine. It was so well timed. It was so perfect. Unfortunately, the next boss didn't really hold up as well. But like, God, that was so good. Only for the first chapter, no less. I've been looking at it. The song with lyrics has been like skyrocketing in views. I think I like started listening to it like maybe sometime around January. It had 2 million views. Now it's up to 9 million. Take it never. Take it never. Okay. Guess I should do the, Yeah, I guess I'll do Simulate Universe. This is the one I need, right? This is the one I need. I don't use Argenti in this one. That sucks. I kind of need him. Yeah, I kind of need Argenti. All right. Preservation. Colin, what do you think? Preservation, remembrance, nihility, abundance, the hunt, destruction, or elation?
I don't know
Which
what those mean.
Which path should I travel on?
How about the hunt?
All right, that's a good one. I mean, if you said anything but if you said like anything but preservation, I would have been fine.
All right.
Because preservation,
preservation.
It involves shielding, but I don't have any characters who make shields.
Oh.
I mean,
So
I got one, but he's not built. The hunt it's focused on like speed. It's focused on speed and stuff. Speed, striking first. A lot of stuff like that. Strike more often. Increased chance to crit.
This battle is. You don't look so good.
Now that I have the game too loud, I can't hear you anymore. Okay.
You can
Talk again.
I guess you can hear it now.
I can hear you better now.
My guiding light.
What did you ask?
Asking if I was asking.
He's forgotten.
This affects both everyone or just you, and if it's bonuses to you,
Every character.
including enemies.
No.
Are you fighting the same enemies that you would have on different hunts?
No. The hunt is literally just powers we get.
Or I mean, on different paths.
Okay, wait. Repeat the question.
Are you facing the same enemies that you would face on different paths?
Yes. It's all the same. Don't worry. Literally, the path only affects the amount of the powers I get.
My oath is to esteem the eternal. Your end approaches.
You'll pay for that. Need a doctor?
Unnecessary. My guiding light.
Yeah, dude gets healed and says unnecessary. Unnecessary. A character defeats an enemy, regenerates energy equal to 60%. Yo, okay, that's really good for Argenti. pitch black room, the television is showing an infomercial channel funded by the... Okay. Wow, a box of expired donuts. A lotus bird that can sing a birthday song, or a mechanical box? Bro, I don't know. Give me the... I'll just take the freaking bird. Oh, lovely. It was bad. Okay, fine.
Oh, wait, what?
It's like random chance. I don't like that event. When the character's HP is full, reduces their damage taken. Oh. Every 6 turns conducted by all allies, the current character's action advance forward by 100%. Yeah, that's what the hunt can do. Alright. Okay. You're in a sprawling wasteland. Your vision is obscured by abandoned containers. Thick smoke permeates the air, and scrapped robots are dismantled into broken parts. The word IPC are printed on the torsos of their heads. Heads rest next to their feet, no longer sentient. The rustling comes from a pile of trash behind you. You sense someone's eyes on you. As you turn around, you notice a robot hiding behind a box. You approach the robot and find that it is incapacitated, with its cables snapped. We were hailed as the Amber Lord support team. Tavern King created us, used us, and ultimately abandoned us. The robot showed you the items, It is trying its best to keep safe. Jim Hulk stopped functioning 371.029 seconds ago. Jim Hall is about to stop functioning in 74.158 seconds and can no longer keep my brother's items. Please help me. Bring one of these out of here. Jim Hulk's collection or walk away? Jim Hulk. Why not? Ooh, I'll take that.
Care to test your skills? The storm shall pass.
That paradise, savor it. For me.
Until I see all beauty. Protect all beauty. The fight is set.
Unnecessary. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Unnecessary.
My oath is to
A blade knows no mercy.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
There's always a weakness.
Unnecessary.
Until I protect all beauty.
You'll pay for that. Let me tend your wounds.
Unnecessary.
Beauty is eternal. Until I protect all beauty.
There we go. When characters are hit or losing HP, they gain 4 seconds. When characters are hit, it's equally distributed among allies. Eh. Oh, is that better for Argenti? What do I have on him? Might be better. It very well could be. Or it could end up worse. I don't want to risk it. Alright. Nice. Alright. Error code. Fixing this code takes 3 battles. While the code is being fixed, enemies deal 35% more damage. Or characters lose 30% of their health every time they use their ultimate. Or characters lose all energy when they break enemy weaknesses. I'll go with that. I haven't tried that one.
These difficulty boosters?
Embrace virtue until I...
It's a nerf, but it's gonna turn into a good buff after I do a few battles. Energy is how people use their ultimates.
This battle is unavoidable. Let me tell your right.
Unnecessary. My oath is to a solitary road.
This is when the music's good.
In that case, can you turn your audio up? Your
Up?
The game audio? In that case, can you turn your game audio up?
Yeah. Honestly. Maybe that'll be better.
A blade knows no mercy.
For every blessing of the hunt, increases speed by 3. Yes.
Glory above
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
my guiding you. And please. You impede me. The fight is set.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. You don't look so good.
Unnecessary. That paradise, savor it for me. I will dispatch you. Fail to set you. Duty is eternal.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Let me tend your wounds.
Until I protect all beauty. You impede me. My oath is to good and pleasing. My guiding light.
Life and death. There we go. Increases crit rate by 11%. Increases max HP by 16%. Hell yeah.
My oath is to a solitary run until I see that
This should just team wipe.
beauty.
Nope.
Your end approaches.
There's always.
There we go. Error in the code has been fixed. Now it gives me the added bonus of... Okay, we get energy when we weakness break. I didn't really need that. Darn. Okay. Oh no, is this the bar again? It is the bar again. F it, I'm gonna fight all of them. I'm gonna regret this.
Unnecessary. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
The storm shall pass. Duty is eternal. The fight is set.
You'll pay for this.
Unnecessary. A guiding light.
This battle is unavoidable.
Till I say, protect all beauty.
Lend me your strength. Let me tend your wounds.
Unnecessary. Fail to sense it. My oath is to a solitary and free.
Lend me your strength.
A guiding light. Protect all beauty.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
You don't look so.
Whoa, what the fuck happened? Hey, I was in the middle of that. What? What just happened? Oh my god. What the hell just happened? Oh my god. No, 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 no. Okay, well. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's real cool. Did I lose my progress? I don't really want to go back into the simulated universe. Like, I kind of don't. That takes time. Please tell me it's just like, oh yeah, we saved. You're in the middle of this. Oh, thank goodness they did. Oh my god, okay. That was terrifying.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
The storm shall pass. Duty is eternal.
Gotta get Argenti to be stronger. Oh my god, he has 150 speed. Jesus Christ.
The fight is set.
You'll pay for this.
I forgot he says that. Oh my god. Colin, did you hear him? Colin?
I can't tell what he said.
So he died, he got revived, and he goes, I live? How disappointing.
Oh. Yeah. Sure.
Wait. Oh, sorry, I was responding to your echo.
This battle is unavoidable.
This is kind of loud.
Unnecessary. A guiding light.
You'll pay for this.
You impede me.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
You impede me. Fail to stand you.
Let me tend your wounds.
Till I see. Protect all beauty.
Assistance is timely.
My oath.
Holy crap. 4,200 attack. Oh my god, and that's a 162 speed. 91% chance to crit, and when he crits, he deals an extra 128.8% damage. It's pretty good. Blade. Okay, okay. 130 speed. 6,200 attack, okay. I don't know which song this is, but I do like how the song slightly reverses in some moments.
Flesh wound. I will dispatch you.
Lend me your strength. You'll pay for this.
A blade knows your end approaches. That paradise. Savor it for me. Fail to stand you.
Hell yeah.
Care to test your skills? Lord.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
The storm shall pass. Beauty is eternal. Until I protect all beauty.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set. Fail to stand you.
Assistance is timely. Let me tend your wounds. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Until I protect all beauty.
This battle is unavoidable. You'll pay for this.
A blade knows no mercy. Flesh wound.
My gratitude is
statue. That paradise, savor it for me.
There's always a weakness.
My gratitude is yours.
God, he just gets stronger. Jesus.
I hope.
Your end approaches. Fail to statue.
Until I protect all beauty.
A blade knows no mercy.
Lend me your strength. Let me tend your wounds.
Unnecessary.
A guiding light.
That paradise, savor it for me. Fail to statue.
Nice. When a character's turn begins, they gain 1 strength critical boost. Whoa. Wait. I'll take that. Shining trapezohedron? Colin, how many sides is that shape?
I don't know.
Trapezohedron.
Pretty shape.
I think you would know your shapes pretty well.
Might be 6. I don't know.
Ooh, good, good, good. That's what I needed.
What would that even? What would that?
Nice, 30 crit damage. My character should be doing insane now. You are in a vast grassland and the sky is speckled with clouds. Everything is pixel drawing and you look down your hands and find them to be pixelated cubes. You're wearing a pixel watch on your wrist and with your pixelated thumb you press down on the watch. With a bang, your clothes change into overalls. You stare at the pixel blocks floating in the air as vintage electronic music plays in the background. A group of pixel ants crawls on the ground in formation that reads, "Welcome, Mr. Jabal the Radish." Who is Jabal the Radish? The ants quickly form several pixel characters that read, "That's you." You decide to ignore the ants. On a pixel cloud that drifts in your direction, you see some words written in crayons produced by Herda. You realize that you've been attacked by Curio, dice of dimensionality reduction. You are now part of the graffiti, casually drawn by Herda with crayons, on the wall of the simulated universe. You kick the brick in exasperation, and a pixel gold coin emerges. You want to figure out how to get back to the simulated universe? You may climb out of the pipe on your left or hop to the brick to your right. I'm going in the pipe. When a character acts consecutively, their attack increases by 40%. There we go. Alright. Final boss.
We can get closer.
Let's go.
Show your courage.
Glory. A bubble.
Tremble before my power. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
That paradise, savor it for me.
The storm shall pass. Beauty is eternal. Until protect all beauty.
Your end approaches. Fail to stand you.
My gratitude is yours.
When the hunt's at its best, the fact that I brought the boss down to like 45%, down by 45% HP before they even got to act is really funny.
You'll pay for this.
Until I protect all beauty.
You are doomed to fail. This battle is unavoidable.
My oath is to assault.
108% chance to crit. That's pretty good. He's literally always gonna crit. 4,300 attack. Jesus. Oh my god, the speed. 167. How's Blade doing?
Fail to stand you. Savor it for me.
My guiding light. Beauty is eternal. Protect all beauty.
The fight is set.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Let me tend your wounds.
Unnecessary.
Tremble before my power. Resistances, we've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
My oath is to a solitary and flee. Flesh wound. Hail to statue.
Devoured by ice.
The paradise, savor it for me.
You are doomed to fail.
Unnecessary.
Flesh wound till I protect all beauty.
Now or never.
Freeze to death. This will be your burial ground.
Assistance is
I will
timely.
dispatch you.
Protect all beauty.
Stop right there. Formation.
Tremble before my power. Freeze to death.
Hail to statue.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
A guiding light.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Oh my god, guaranteed chance to deal triple damage essentially. Jesus.
Till I protect all beauty. Protect all beauty.
The eternal freeze will bury you.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. Hail to statue. Savor it for me.
Flesh wound.
Hail to statue.
A world devoured by ice.
My oath is to a solitary robe.
Lend me your strength.
My gratitude is yours.
Unnecessary.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Witness the avalanche.
I will dispatch you. Hail to statue.
A guiding light.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Protected and fleeting.
You'll pay for this.
Till I protect all beauty. Flesh wound.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Troublesome.
My gratitude is yours.
Assistance is timely.
My gratitude is yours.
The fight is set.
My oath is to a until I protect all beauty.
Tremble before my power. A world devoured by ice.
Hail to statue. That paradise, savor it for me. That paradise, savor I will dispatch you. Failed to set you.
This battle is unavoidable.
My gratitude is yours. Duty is eternal.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Troublesome. You'll pay for this.
Unnecessary.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Your end approaches.
Till I protect all beauty.
There we go.
The darkness ends
Here. Pretty good. Hey. Oh. Oh my god, that fucking scared me. I think I fell into a quest. I was kidnapped.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why...
Dr. Ratio!
The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may
They're
need
on his fucking
a few pointers.
alabaster head.
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Well, I remember
Mr.
you.
Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range. She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IP.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect.
Damn.
It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them.
Oh my god!
They want to start some new collaboration.
It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. Jesus.
Invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me.
Okay, wow. This dude's so full of himself. I love it.
What were you doing the last time you saw that puppet? Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was.
I just wanted to, like, work on my characters.
I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
English.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but if only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
I just want to look at my characters. There's a... 7.7. Yeah, that's not that good. If I switch to the other orb, he gets... Nope. It's weaker. God, my doctor ratio is insane. Oh my god, I'm out of money. Lovely.
This is what I recall. Let me try to
No way, Kyle.
That's alive, but maybe the researchers at the Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the departments of ecology and insight.
This is a Kyle moment. Certified Kyle moment. Certified Kyle moment.
Those despicable... If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna... A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Oh, nowadays... Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes... Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis, and our people are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta, too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves.
So
pretend I didn't say anything.
I have to I can't see anything in chat anymore.
Right.
Why not?
It just isn't there.
Then I ran into Arlen.
Okay.
Adler was with him. Adler was with Arlen.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
We're walking the dog.
Alright, my chat's back.
We're having a walk.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the... No danger. Of course he's not in danger. Brother Arlen,
Can you leave? Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
They're so suspicious for no reason.
Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable. Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble.
Oh great, I can't even pick my team before this.
Need I teach someone a lesson?
Oh, Colin. Oh, you're not watching anymore. You're not watching, right?
I am half watching.
You're half watching? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and when you say something interesting, I keep an eye out and see if I can catch it.
No need to rush. Patience breeds success.
I got an ultimate for you to watch. An ultimate attack.
Yeah, see now I'm seeing the part that starting from where you said you're not watching. Like starting from the spot where you said you're not watching, I'm now seeing that.
Okay, well keep watching. I'm gonna show an ultimate attack.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Fail. Get out.
This battle is unavoidable.
Stand still.
Let me tend your wounds. Troublesome. There's always a weakness.
May as well stand still.
She said, let me tend your wounds, and then she went and attacked him.
Say bye to breathing.
What was that?
So I like how she said, let me tend your wounds, and then went and attacked him.
Yeah. It's called a diagnostic kick. That is literally
Just so happened to be intended to kill.
Assistance is timely.
best part. This attack by Dr. Ratio is called intellectual midwifery. And then him throwing the chalk is called cogito ergo sum.
SAS Percipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Dude, cogito ergo sum is so good.
Okay. That's me. What he wants to ask, I'll leave you to it. Don't worry. I think I figured something out.
Yeah, wait. Okay. Syllogistic paradox is his ultimate attack. Mind is Might is the one where he just slaps someone with a book.
Huh.
Intellectual midwifery. What is it? Deduction. Summation. Inference. I feel like I can learn stuff from this guy.
I think I...
So, that's all? Well, have you asked the department? She's... Let's call it...
Adler's...
Due to presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as, in conversations as you explore the memories. Yep. Using cognition chasm, using cognition chasm has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories.
Let's go over it from the start. My memories of Arlen...
How's it going? Did you find... I see.
See?
Just... That's researchers have things had...
What does
slowed down a
cogito
bit
ergo
with the
sum mean,
reconstruction
Colin?
efforts.
I don't remember the Latin.
Researchers'
Sounds like
disappearances have
no,
rattled them again.
therefore total or something. I'll pull up
Is
the
that
translate.
is that I know therefore I am?
No, that's something else.
Yes, people were just...
Although,
However,
I
as
could-
you can
I-
see, it's hard to keep
Actually,
secrets in
it-
a sardine can like this.
There's a chance it is.
Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to... Anyway...
Yeah, it is, I think,
by the way,
where I am.
I heard about...
Wow.
So I
He
did
that's the name of his attack that throws chalk. Okay.
The only thing I remember
Makes
is
sense.
that
I don't know what the fuck intellectual midwifery means.
the other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person Identifying that person is
Let me describe it. Send me a signal when
I
I
think
really
she-
don't
if
know what's
only
going
the-
on. I just kind of fell into this quest.
Hey, what bring... It's all take. Here's the account. Oh, small scale. Here, did my memory piece together irrelevant information? Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
Probably should have listened to that. I think it might have been funny and I just wasn't listening.
I say, what a wonderful... I'm not that wonderful. No need to be modest. Though I confess I did hear someone say, see this material here? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is fixed.
Again? How many times has it been? You're really...
Oh, another smart look.
Asta told you... However... don't get me...
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned, it seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta... The Xianzhou species...
I figured. I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
I'm sorry. I see. There's only one clue. That means that every victim, the words they used were...
Have you asked the...
I think this one.
That's right! Let's call it a day.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the... I need to go over it from the...
Let me describe. Send me a signal when you...
I think she meant... If only there was...
Let me describe. Send me a signal when...
I think she... If only there was...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. Send me a signal. That's not the point. Anyway, keep up the good work.
Ooh, back to the present.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until... If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating... A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
Okay.
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine.
Oh, it's just a
When
habit.
one is
He's
immersed
biased
in
out. He's
academic
biased out of
research,
habit. He's not
skepticism
normally
comes
biased.
far more
He's not
naturally
actually
than
biased. He's just biased out of habit.
It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach. If he is truly innocent.
Dude is getting on my
Based on your
case.
story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Based on your story, You met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
That's enough, based on your story. You met with.
Wow.
I remember now.
What?
That's enough, based on your story.
I'm supposed to.
You met
Okay,
with
what?
Herta because she specifically wanted you.
Oh, it's
for an
Ace
assignment.
Attorney.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Never mind. I'm good at this. Okay. A curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's
Nope.
enough,
Okay.
and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection.
I doubt her.
Based on and the Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one.
Sure. But you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
Okay,
And
wait.
the
Okay,
based
defend
on your
his
story.
press and recall
You
his
met with Herta
present
because
evidence.
she
Got it.
specifically
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Did no one teach you manners? Based on your story and the assignment.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and she just. However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
And the assignment involves a curio that Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
The curio isn't the point.
Hey.
Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
Objection.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation.
Literally Ace Attorney.
It
This is
holds
so
some
fun.
Special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, to get more information about the curio. I didn't get a direct answer, but Asta recommended I seek out a researcher who could help.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the however.
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him, Lady Asta. Your testimony went out the window the second you started being secretive. However, she decided to hold her tongue. So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position. Some things shouldn't be said in the open.
What could be more important?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become an... It's okay.
So what's the story?
Hey.
Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
So it's like it could be the competence crisis, but like that could be the secret in question.
The space station has been
There you
very
go.
distrustful of its higher management, ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion, and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still... Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen.
Yes. I ran it.
Adler?
A level 2 researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head, he knows more about curios than...
Well, did he enlighten...
Adler seemed to have an idea at the time, but he never contacted me again.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out... Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No connection? I disagree.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's...
No. If I recall, don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what?
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Hey!
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you...
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh?
I don't know. Group chat. New video.
Carrier newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses.
This guy seems innocent.
Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Okay.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of the fire demons have a
Japella Brotherhood.
On the Stellaron...
The Japella Palace... Something similar is about to happen here. That video will soon circulate. And this station's fate?
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more... You need to start acting. You have a superior...
If we did that, we'd be at a...
Yo, am I finally done? Oh yeah.
Since when were knowledge and wealth mutually exclusive?
I'm getting close with Argenti. Pretty close. How many more keys do I need? 60. $88 more keys? That is ridiculous. I also need a ton more money. This seems like a great time to end. I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Colin left a while ago. I don't know why. He just did. I guess he fell asleep. That's kind of funny. I can clearly see on the Discord server I'm like the only one still up. It's late as hell. I'm gonna go to bed. So thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And goodbye.
I must have closed Discord by accident. I didn't notice because your stream was on.